Hi guys, Amar here, back at you with a new video. Please excuse the grade school writing over here. I've always been pretty horrible writing, on these whiteboards itself. But today I want to show you three websites that I have a good suspicion that perhaps a lot of you might not know about. Now on YouTube, I know you get shown a lot of indicators, a lot of like templates, a lot of different, talks on psychology and stuff, and I will delve into some of those topics in the future. But there are three websites that I constantly use when I'm trading Forex. And they are rarely talked about, especially on YouTube. So I don't know if this video might get taken down. If it does, well, we'll have to think about that. Let's see kind of how to go around that. But I do want to share this information with you, especially for those of you who don't have, let's just say, a lot of capital to keep getting it, to keep buying courses, to keep buying indicators, to keep, basically like paying for your own education, right? Because trading, even though demo trading and all of that is free, sometimes getting that knowledge is not free, right? You can get a lot of knowledge on YouTube, but it's very and it's very how should I say it? It's like a universe, right? It's like, you're always trying to find like bits and pieces. You're never sure kind of who's kind of condensed the information the correct way. So that's kind of how I did a lot of my studying when it came to Forex as well, and I still do. I'm, like the sources that I'll show you, I'm constantly checking them because I want to know what's out there, right? I want to know exactly kind of what's new out there in the space. Who's the new teachers, what are the new indicators, and as a rule of thumb, when someone is charging for something, that generally means a slightly higher level of knowledge or information than just freely given on YouTube, right? That doesn't mean that there aren't channels on YouTube which give out great free information. There absolutely are, but it's like digging for gold dust, right? Like it's just going to be completely like dug between mountains of other information, right? So you can have to really sift through all of that. So let's jump into these websites now. They are I should say that they are what I call like bootlegger websites. So that means that these websites are going to take courses or indicators that might have been available previously, no longer available out there in the space, and it basically kind of puts it in a space for you where you can then pay to get access to this information. Some of them are actually a one-time cost, and some of them you have to pay for whatever course or information that you need. So let's jump into some of my favorites. So let's jump into the first one is forex4s.net. So that's forex4s.net, as you can see the website name right here. So this is a good one. So this website has a lot of indicators, both for the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 platform. It's got other things that it does too. So let's jump on, for example, MetaTrader 4. And if I jump onto robots, for example, as you know, robots are just abhorrently expensive, right? Especially if you want to test and try different kind of EAs coming out on Telegram and all of this stuff, and you're never sure which one is good. Well, these guys will actually get versions of these EAs. Now, it won't be the most up to date, right? So that's one thing about bootlegger that you need to understand. They're never going to be the up to date version. You're never going to get any support from the actual creators, either of the EA, the indicators, or the course itself, right? And you can never really tell them that, hey, I got this bootlegger website. Can you please help me out with this information? If you reach out to the creator, they're going to tell you to go hike a mountain, right? It's not, just will not go in your favor. But that being said, at least you can get a very very good idea as to what the course is saying, what the and how good is the EA, how good is the indicator, does it suit your profile, your trading profile, do you like what it's actually doing. So this way you can get in for cheap, and if you like it, then you can go to the actual website, and actually buy the full version of the course itself, or the indicator or the EA. That's how I like to do, like in all of my, let's just say, my forex purchases. First and foremost, I'll always check these websites to make sure that they have a version. Typically speaking, they do, and and I'll buy the version just to see, hey, is this something that is interesting or is this not, right? And actually about 90-95% of the stuff that I actually buy is just not worth you putting, you paying the full amount of money for. It's just it's just been my experience. So so it's good. So this way it saves you a lot of money, a lot of headache, and you can test out a lot of things very very quickly. So so if I scroll down here, for example, for robots, as you can tell, so there are different kind of like versions of these ones, and then you can always kind of add them to cart. It'll show you the price over here. Sometimes they have good discounts, on these websites. In fact, I think they have discounts very regularly, because that is their entire goal, is to sell these bootlegger courses. And so you go to MetaTrader for indicators. This is a very good place to just find a lot of different kind of indicators that you might not know about. For example, again, because there's so many different creators, there's so many different content creators, so many different traders out there who are creating their own indicators. This is actually not just a good website just to find like indicators and courses, but to actually stay ahead of the curve when it comes to what is actually out there. Because because at the end of the day, this like the person who's actually creating this and is charging for it is going to be a step ahead of everyone else who is just kind of putting up this information freely on YouTube, whether it works or doesn't work, stuff like that. And I'm sure you find 1,000 of this type of of this type of channels where people are just kind of reviewing stuff, and you're just never sure, does this even work in real life, or or is it just kind of back tested, hindsight is 2020 type of trading. So this way, then you can at least going to go through like these indicators and really kind of find out, test out a whole bunch of them. And I'm not going to lie, like you will find some excellent indicators over here. And then let's just say that you go into one of these indicators, and I'll just kind of pull it up, right? Like again, I'm not endorsing any of these indicators. I might have tested them, might not have tested them, but that's for, that will be for a separate video. For this one, I just want to show you kind of how it looks when you open it up. As you can tell, right, so that a discount code kind of pop up right there. um, has the price after discount, and then over here they'll show you a couple of screenshots of how this indicator looks like. And most importantly, like most of them will actually tell you the actual website where they actually got this one from too. So once you, let's just say you like this indicator, you tested it out, you love it, you want to make sure that you get all the updates, then you can go on this on the stores, on the actual websites, and then actually buy this course, this indicator, whatever it is, for the price that they are charging you. So for example, if I come here, um, so I'm just gonna just pull it up. So for example, it's like $119 indicator that they're potentially charging for, and you can get this for about $19, right? So that's just an example of kind of how that works. Now, number two website that I really like is budgetforex.com. The guy who runs this is great. He's very knowledgeable about trading. You can actually reach out to him for trading advice as well. He has a good combination of indicators and courses that he does, and also Ninja Trader 8 indicators now that he's trying to hold put on as well. So that's over here. This is not just MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, but yeah, he's actually trying to get some futures indicators as well, and courses. So that's so that's very interesting. And he regularly holds good sales as well. So definitely get on his mailing list at least. As you can tell, they're very updated. Some of these courses are great, like the safety trade system, DJ Market. I mean, some of these are are very very interesting courses. When you actually go to the actual website to actually buy them, you'll see that they're probably like in the hundreds of dollars. So so rather than you potentially spending that type of money right up front, maybe test out some of these courses, see see if they make sense. And and again, I'm a course seller as well. I have my own a trading course. So so this might be a little bit I might be shooting myself in the foot a little bit here. But that being said, I do want to help you guys out. I know a lot of you don't always have that type of money to spend on courses, so you always want to know kind of what is out there and what can really help you out. So I think that sites like this can really help you out. They absolutely serve a purpose. Say what you will about about their ethics behind it. I don't care, to be quite honest. When I was learning forex, it's very expensive to have to keep buying $997 courses, $2,000 courses, $5,000 coaching. I mean, that's really out of reach for a lot of people. So this way you can condense a lot of that knowledge very quickly at a cost that is affordable to you. So as you can tell, they have a lot of different things. I mean, he has EAs, he has indicators. So this is something that I check daily just to keep seeing what is out there in the market. Many times I might miss something, and and it might pop up here, and then I'll actually open it up, and and I'll explore. I'll be like, hey, I've never heard of this indicator or EA. Who's who's the website behind it? So then I might go check out the website, and then if I like what they're saying on the website itself, or maybe on the YouTube videos, then I might be like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna put a gamble here. I'm gonna buy this, test it out a little bit, see if it works on this version, whatever it's using. And then if I like kind of the overall concept, then I will go to the actual website and then buy the actual product, right? So this is kind of like advertising in a sense, and I'm just getting a bit of a free trial or a low cost trial, if you will, of what they are offering here. So these are great. So again, so that's budgetforex.com, and the other one was forex4s.net. And then fxrat is good too. They are affiliate marketers in a sense that they are going to be so not every indicator that you see here is something that you can just download. Otherwise, they'll have a mix. They'll have a whole bunch of indicators for absolutely for free, and that's great. EAs and indicators and sometimes courses. But then they will also be affiliate marketers for about 5 or 6 products that they are promoting as well. So just keep that in mind. But they're a good website. That being said, they also have some interesting articles that they like to publish as well. You can tell that they are traders at heart, and as you can tell, a lot of them are going to have free downloads, and you can really kind of test out a lot of these EAs and robots and really see, does it work for your trading strategy itself. And I think it does, and I think it will. I think it's going to be very, very useful for you to actually test out a lot of these indicators. I mean, I'm constantly downloading different indicators indicators, different EAs to kind of test them out and see, can I make my own trading strategy just slightly better? Can I improve my RRs, as I've explained in my previous videos, which I'll link up here. Which I highly recommend you go try, go and see. And especially if you're looking at potentially getting funded, then tools like this will really help you out. Websites like this will really help you out, cut your learning curve down, help you get tested. They can help you test a lot of information very quickly. And so that's why, because I have access to a lot of this type of information, I never just promote something that is going to be bogus or it doesn't really work. It's something that has to work for me and does work on a daily basis with my trading. That is why the AI tool that I have mentioned in my other videos, which I'll also link above here, that is a great tool to help you cut down at the on a lot of your failing trades and a lot of the trades that you're taking that you don't know what's happening in the market. That tool will absolutely help you improve your risk to reward ratios. Going with what the tool is telling you in terms of the direction is absolutely going to improve your potential chance of success in either getting funded or for your own live accounts if you're trading your own live money. So definitely check that out. The link is going to be in the description box below. I'm offering some great bonuses there. Reach out to me via email, which is also going to be in the description box below. So I hope this helps. You won't find a lot of this information on YouTube, I guarantee it. I'm always searching and I never find anyone mentioning these sites. I have to kind of stumble across them myself. But these are sites that I will religiously check. As important as news, I'll also be checking these sites just to see kind of what is out there, what is new. And vast majority of the time, I'm not buying I think a lot of these a lot of the indicators that they're posting nowadays, I have that much experience that in about 90% of the cases, I'm not even going to purchase them. But 10% of the time, it sounds interesting enough. I'm going to put a few bucks in, see if it's interesting, and if it works, if I find that it needs that I would like access to either the original support or to the updates, then I will sign up for the actual program itself on the on the main creator site. So that being said, I'll keep this video short. Hope this, hope this video helped you out. Definitely check out the resources that I mentioned in my description box below. And that being said, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Really helps me out. It helps me out with the, with the YouTube algorithm as well. This is a new channel, so all the help I can get, I will take. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.